Alright guys, welcome back with a new project. We're at the homestead today, as you can see. And I still got the crack shack. I haven't been able to price the lumber. I haven't been able to tear it down, so in the future we'll have ourselves a fabricating area. But I found this in the junk pile of this house. It looks like I think it's like an ATV rack of some sort. So we're gonna modify it to fit the back of my John Deere riding mower. We're gonna put it right back in here where I can put a pump sprayer, I don't know, buckets, stuff like that. As you're mowing, you can, grab stuff and you can have your weed killer and all that. I bought the mower for $600. It's a tool, so I'm not gonna wax it and all that crap. So I figure we can just bolt it right to the back. Let me move you back over here. It may rain, so we may be able to just bolt it to the back and then probably run a brace from here to it. I'm not sure. We'll see how sturdy it is. Or if we can bolt it flush along this line, and then these two trying to do this in reverse. That part and that part, we can run a piece across to brace it. See how it goes. Try to do no welding because some people don't have welders and stuff. So we'll try to just unbolt the bolts, drill some holes, bolt it to the back of that, to this panel. It's fairly stout. I mean, I'm not gonna have people ride on or nothing. Just a handy shelf so I don't have to tow the wagon around. All right, so I got my clamps. Clamps are very handy. Started filming, it was pretty cool and everything. And now, the sun decided to come out and get all hot. If it gets too hot, I have a canopy, if you guys seen the last video, we'll put up, but it's kind of, it's kind of bulky, cumbersome, you gotta put it up. We'll try to get this done fairly quick. I got the drill, I got my tool bags, which are handy, and my drill bits. We'll get this thing, it looks like it has some kind of, I think it mounted to a front of a four-wheeler or a back or something, not sure. We'll get it taken apart. It's got these little brackets, little nuts and bolts there. Some kind of pin. So, I won't bore you. I'll get all the nuts and bolts out and whatever this crap is up here, and we'll get it clamped to the back and take a look. Put 30 off. All right, let's see if we can get this thing clamped on here reasonably. It's fairly good size on this thing, actually. Okay, and we have the 2 bars. I think we're gonna use these as support. Across the fenders here. So we can put 2 bolts. We'll be able to bolt into this and bolt into that. Now it's sturdied up pretty good. And we can just run one or 2 in the fender. As the back of this is curved, back of the mower, this is straight. So this will help on the support of it. We'll lose a tiny bit of area over here on the side. Unless we go, still think that's a little better idea to go down. That's the best bet. Shorten it up a hair, it's just too long, too cumbersome. You get any weight back here, it's just gonna pull it over. So this first rung section, I guess it'd be 2, but we'll get it out of here. Same thing, use face shield, grinder, make sure you keep your guard on. You can use the Sawzall. If you want to take the long run, you can use a hacksaw. That will give you an exercise. And this is just junk I have laying around, so I'll mess up. It's no big deal. You don't want to go out and buy it. They do sell things for the back of the mower, but they're like $299. That's crazy. That will shorten this up considerably. I want to have enough where I can fit these square totes in here, square buckets. These are very handy. Round buckets, you know, most things are not round. Square, tools fit better. So I think my next plan will be to, I guess we got to figure out how far back we want to go. That's why I can never have too many clamps. We'll make it work. We'll take a hammer to it. Now what I'm thinking about, I'm gonna pick one of these sides and make it permanent, because we're starting to get side to side motion. Tote fits in there good. I think I can hold about 3 of those. I'll just put an empty one in there, put my pump sprayer and my poison. Or I may get one of the tank ones to hook into the battery, which it probably won't fit too good in here. Probably put like a block of wood and then set it up and out a little bit. It's all about compromise. Which technically we could put this on top. Wonder how it is on top. Am I being stupid? But might have been being stupid. I mean, stuff can slide forward, but if we just run a bungee cord, or if we cut this and make it a little bit smaller, like just cut this part off and use the metal part, tack it on there. Now we can bring that there and there. All right, we got it cleaned up, and I'm thinking throw it back in there. We'll keep all the stuff self-contained. Get you guys a better camera angle now. Now you see what I'm talking about. Got your little piece goes right here, which technically you wouldn't have to weld it if you don't have to. You could drill down in there. You could go to Lowe's and get them little shelving angle 90s, put in the corners, run some screws, but they don't look too bad like that. But now I just gotta drill the holes, put all the bolts in, and we should be ready to go. All right, and 2 more bolts for the fenders. I do have a box of these self-tappers, 1.5 inches. I thought about just running them through because it's not supporting anything. It's just, this is sitting on top of it. and I just need to hold it on there. I think this may work. I'm gonna have to go find my... Oh yeah, it'll work enough. You just gotta take the little rubber roofing spacer off of it. So I'll just run some self-tappers, hold this down. I mean, I can do that right now. I just need 4 of them in. I think I'll get one there. We'll get 4 of them in. And then we'll drill 2. Put some buckets on, see how it works. If we have to, we can finagle some kind of angle brace, but I mean, you know, I could probably sit on there and I'm pretty hefty. Let me go grab my bit for this. Now, an easy way too is you could get like a 60 drill or something and pilot drive you a little hole, which would be probably pretty handy. I'm gonna see how unhandy this is at first. Never mind, you ain't gotta do that. Hey, if you have like a Porter cable or a flex driver, you may, but. Okay. Now it's got my lazy ass is half tempted just to put a couple self-tappers through there, but it's not a good idea. Well, that is it. That's what it'll be like. You can put your buckets on here. Bungee cord, trash pail. I use a trash pail and one little picker things up. When you drive around mowing grass, you just grab the trash, throw it in the pail. But I do appreciate you guys for watching. This is our backyard redneck engineering section. Maybe next video might be putting belts on this finish mower. Just depends how things go. I mean, here on the homestead we got all kinds of stuff to do. Grass, fence, trees, ditches, you know, you name it. So appreciate you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, comment, thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't know, I'm not monetized, so I have no idea what YouTube likes, but you guys is helping out because we're at 130 subscribers now. It's taking on up. So you guys stay safe, enjoy the weather. It's not bad, it's just humid. If it wasn't humid, man, it'd be perfect. But you don't always get what you want, but you just make what you need. So stay safe. There you go, guys. I mean, I wouldn't hold my chainsaw like that. I don't want my teeth bouncing on the metal, but it'll fit 450 Rancher with a 20-inch bar. So just bolted down. I just bolted that bottom bar from the bottom for now. I'll do something with the top later. But just wanted to do a little update just to show how you can take a little scrap laying around and a little time and make something useful.